galera que jogamos de PS4, tudo beleza? Aqui quem fala é o Andy. Bom galera, hoje eu estou trazendo aqui mais um vídeo pro canal. E hoje eu estou trazendo aqui um vídeo de Fortnite, né? Podem ver que de fundo e ali no canto tá tudo falando sobre a final da Copa do Mundo de Fortnite, velho. E quem quiser assistir aí, ó, tá ao vivo agora, tá no final agora. No momento que eu estou gravando, tá acontecendo a Copa do Mundo. E quando eu entrar na partida vai ficar no cantinho passando. Então se quiser acompanhar o vídeo e a Copa do Mundo vai estar lá passando. Então eu não sozinho aqui, talvez um squad de vocês. Mas então vamos lá pra partida. Galera, voltamos aqui, né? Achei muito legal esse balão em cima do ônibus que tá escrito Fortnite World Cup, né? Fortnite Copa do Mundo. E vamos decidir aí onde é que nós vamos pular. Bora. Vamos, comemos em Lago do Saque. Galera, aí ó, do lado, quem quiser acompanhar a Copa do Mundo de Fortnite, tá aí ó. É só acompanhar aí. Tá aí do lado da tela. Cara, sinceramente, velho, eu não queria ver muito brasileiro. Aí eu vi só o Ninja de conhecidão, assim, que eu conheço, né? Aí eu, vou torcer pro time do Ninja, né? Só que aí, na verdade, o time, aí eu vi que tinha um time com Patriota Charchon, que eu, vou torcer pro time dos BR, né?
Stay alive because it doesn't matter if your team successfully wipes a point. You don't have your captain there to seal the deal.
Cara, eu tô muito ferrado, velho. Quem quiser abrir aquele baú ali, velho.
Here comes Gotagi's throwing himself into the fire.
Acho que ninguém quis abrir.
He gets taken out. Here it is. Tomaya's team is
bora.
Can they make a miraculous comeback here before the 7-minute mark? Maybe.
Galera, muitas vezes eu olho a gameplay, eu tô escutando os barulhos das gameplay da Copa do Mundo e eu penso que estão atirando em mim. Mario. Cara, eu vou tentar me lutear primeiro, né? Pegar bastante loot. E depois eu vou me disfarçar de boi. Mas tem gente não, né? Tem a safe mesmo.
Consistently highest up there in terms of the Elam. Easy Portugal trying to get some pressure down with good defensive building there from Cororo.
Vou pegar esse aqui, passei.
Cleans it up, but there is hand of blood coming directly down. Danya is also up there. We got a three-way battle, but it's more chicken saying this is our
boa. Bora, será que eu vou me disfarçar de moito?
To own it all for themselves. Rubius doing so good right now. He's from Spain. He actually has a record on, what's it, YouTube for live streaming? 1.1 million viewers, imagine.
Yes, one of the biggest content creators in Spain. Will they be able to push down towards the middle? As you can see, Little Whip and Lava Record Company already down there. We've seen this story before as the Funky Fresh Fighters going, but you can barely even hear the shots over the impulse grenades going up. And they're all like, no, we've seen how this goes.
The Funky Fighters need this. The Llama Record Company need this. So many of these guys, it's riding on this game right here. They have to get as many points as possible.
But even with the 12-point one, we haven't seen a lead like this from Gotaga in group. They're nearly 300.
Boa, tem um baú aqui, vem 12. Beleza, não veio 12, mas veio a Desartigo, né? Eu chamo ela de Digo. Vamos pegar mais um bucho, beleza? Boa. A Desartigo já funciona como uma 12, velho. Já dá pro gato. Tem que andar em volta aqui. Cara, quanto será que dá? Tem gente ali, velho.
And now, right now, you can see Tomoya coming in, doing everything he can to knock it down. Carnifex challenging as best he can, and Lava is just hanging out inside the car.
Just kind of hiding, loving the low profile kind of position and take here on the point. He was in it, but hey, he has to come out now and defend himself. 3 chickens who surround him and take down that cover bear.
They're supposed to be the tender defenders, but that was a whole bunch of aggression coming out from them there as they now immediately look and start to take shots. And the Ravens' revenge have now finally been unseated from that 3-point game. So a little bit of room to start for the catch-up, but it is utter chaos in point game. Tomoya is taking it down, and the Funky Fighters are still 8th place.
55,000 minimal on this game alone here. You want to win this one. Ravens revenge. Can they hold it? The Roll Cuddle crew find themselves a big piece of the pie here. We're in New York City, you know, you gotta make pizza references. That's how we're kind of hopping on over head. And all right, he wants more points. He's hungry for it.
It's unfortunate they're just clipping off the side as Magma goes down, sitting on 23 eliminations right now. And Kodaga doing his best to find where they want to go up, waiting for his team, but knowing that time is running short since that middle hill is still open to be constantly contested. Cuddle Girl catching up with their steady 3-point game, but now Kodaga goes up right around the back, able to pick up the elim, and Control is resting.
This is scary because the Cuddle crew is also getting points right now. So yes, they're getting a lead, but
Vou ficar aqui
the Cuddle crew
escondido.
is keeping it very close. They're keeping it very close.
This is what we were talking about. We wanted to see a strategy come out, something defensive where you can get your control. They have now walled them off on each side, thrown a cone on top of them, and they have firing angles towards the other two platforms and towards the spawns behind them. Nobody wants to go contest them, but right now, Gotaga, oh, we saw what happened when Scissors did that. Don't count your chickens before they hatch because they're catching up right now. You can see that 12 points ticking over, but they do still have a lead as players are trying their best to deny Ravens.
Vamos lá, velho, acho que eu vou rushando,
Keep
cara.
him safe.
Mesmo com essas armas, eu vou rushar.
Still getting points. Llama Record still getting points. In comes the fire from all the other platforms. Cuddle Crew's putting on pressure. They don't want to give him the freebie here.
You have to look at Ravens Revenge though. Everybody is so focused on the middle.
Bom, os
Nobody
caras
is
já
going to
deixaram
charge
tudo
You
aqui,
know
velho.
they're over there.
Deixaram
You know
nada,
they're
mas pelo menos
uncontested
tem uma
right now.
bola
You
aqui,
have to
velho.
be putting shots down there. You have to find the tags under Gotaga. And they got him. They got him. The difference now. Look at the Cuddle Crew climbing up on their consistent 3, but they still have control of the top. They just don't have their sword. It's too hard to get up there.
That's right. And now, Lash
Maria,
can sit here. You can see
Caraca, mano, tinha sniper nova ali, velho.
this is what he needs to do. And he's almost there. He is almost there. The first thing is working to keep this lead sundown.
But they got control at the same time. It's literally ticking over a half-second away from each other. The shots are going. Cuddle Crew has the lead though. Will the shot be able to go to? Yeah, Cuddle Crew gonna take it down. 999. Oh, Gotaga and
Caraca, quem ganhou?
in the closest nail biter yet. Edge out the Cuddle Crew in 2 teams. We said we wanted to see more. They brought more.
Are you kidding me? The fish fans step up and set it down. Just the fact that they stepped on the point, they could have gotten points and they lost the lead. They were just a tick ahead. That could have been their game.
Check out the replay. You can see the counter in the top right with the fishman going up and challenging on the other side. You can see them popping up there. No one was at the Ravens Revenge as soon as they were there. And the celebration too. You have to be excited when you see that victory royale screen pop off when you're up there. I mean, what's it like to win a game on that stage? I have no idea. Those guys do though.
We you know, at some point before the day's over, we really got to recap the other point.
Caraca, velho, a gente tá com chance de ganhar, mano. Aí, mano, aí já é sacanagem, velho. Os malucos fecham lá, mano.
Bonus prize on top of this entire
Vou falar porque aqui é Family Friend, vai fechar lá na casa do baralho. Deixa lá na casa do baralho.
Interactions that happen
Que isso?
very similar to Battle Royale, where every
Caramba,
single thing that's happening on the map can affect the overall end result of the game. As you see there in Ravens Revenge, closing it out. Gotaga, the competitive veteran, able to clutch it up in the final moment.
Cara, meu loot tá horrível, velho, mas vamos tentar fazer uma coisa, velho.
Taking the top spot in the final match of the first set.
Now I get to say, you know, I was
Podia
right
parar
the whole
aqui
time. I
tentando, hein,
started
velho.
off,
Pegar
you know,
um-
Ravens Revenge kind of making me feel like, hey, let's go with your gut, guys, all right? Ravens Revenge, that's what I said when I started this whole thing. I told you.
Nossa, boa,
You know, he's
velho.
not wrong. They were able to take it there, but we're going to throw it up top to an interview with Ravens Revenge with
Nossa,
Zeke there,
mano.
buddy.
Ah, desculpa aí, Pump,
Thank you so
mas,
much.
né?
Fun fact, Monster did in fact say Ravens Revenge would win. I've got your back. I am here. You guys got
Prefiro.
your
A
revenge.
minha dos preferida é de
I gotta
combate,
ask
velho.
you a question, Gotaga. How's it feel to be here?
Nossa,
in the
velho.
stadiums of
Caraca,
fans,
mano, o
the
cara largou
roar,
muito loot
and
bom,
to
velho.
be
Deve o cara
faced off against
morreu,
your
mano.
peers? Was it what you expected?
Honestly, it's crazy, and I A really strong
Boa.
team. We are learning from our mistakes, and
Não, velho.
I'm so glad to be here. To be honest, that's I don't know how to describe it. Like,
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy being here. I'm right there with you. All right, so now who's the overall shot caller? Is it Kakaga? Is it you?
Kind of all four of us. We were playing too afraid at first, so we just had to
Caraca, mano, a voz do maluco, velho.
put in it.
Okay, what's the strategy like? Are you guys, you know, talking through at the beginning? Are you guys waiting for someone else to make a move? Or are you guys like, no, we're going in first?
Yeah, we're trying to, you know, really press the Ninjas team. You know, we're trying to put
Caraca, mano, vai, eu tenho que quebrar esse aqui, pelo menos pegar um pouquinho de material e vazar.
They ended up pushing off.
Nossa senhora.
We were able to play out what we wanted.
Ah!
Fans
Morri,
here
velho.
watching.
Mas galera, bora pra próxima partida. Galera, voltamos aí, já estamos aqui, né? E a Copa do Mundo tá acontecendo. Parece que eles mudaram pra um novo modo que tem de jogo aí, velho. Que é tipo, é o pique-esconde. Onde é que eu vou pular, velho? Vou pular aqui, ó, nessa montanha. Bora lá. Cara, agora eu mudei de skin, velho. Eu tô com a skin do cara lá do bunker.
That's right. This is just getting closer and closer as we have a three-way tie now. The Fish Fam, Llama Record Company, the Cuddle Crew, all at the top here, and it's still a very close game so far. Dan Yan right here from the Sunshine Soldiers, peeking around, using that camera angle, trying to see when it's time.
Boa.
No time here. Bat, it goes down. And
Caraca,
off
mano,
to
tem
the races
sniper
she
nova.
goes.
Tem
Will
a
change,
sniper
yep.
nova.
Actually, stops early too. Says, you know what, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna stop before the curtain comes up.
Nossa, boa! Ah, não, não é sniper nova, não. Eu deixei assim, eu nem sniper nova não, velho, é pesado. Sei que era nova.
Another 10 points over as the Taco with a 5-point statue there. Scissors is around on the side there. Will go through.
Beleza, bora. Cara, tá acontecendo maior treta do lado, velho.
Oh, the rage! I read the lips, he said, I'm so mad. He got taken out right there. And I like this. Let's see how he decides. He's going for those 10 points, though. Notice he went straight to the right for the big objects. That's the risk.
That's what it was about. That's what happens. You need to be careful. Not only at the back, you're bigger, easier to see while you're moving, but you need to find a blank space in order to set down. Can't be flipping into anything else with 45 seconds remaining in round 2. And you can see a minute before the guard looks at him, he's like, I don't, nah, I'm out. Right there.
Ixi, mano, eu tô morto.
Relatively top heavy. 70-70, and as I said, Fishfam does get their 80th point, but Lachlan hanging out on top of the Rebel, 28 seconds left, does find an angle that...
You know, he actually didn't park either. He just jumped on top of it. You know, I haven't been to this section here where all the vehicles are.
This is the section I'm talking about where you can grab a burger and go out and not expose yourself except for during one period. And as long as you either full run the time through, or if you...
Ah, mano, morri, mas bora pra próxima partida. Galera, voltamos aqui pra mais uma partida e onde é que nós vamos pular? Bora pular que eu quero ganhar. Bora pular em um lugar onde não tem muita gente, velho, que aí a gente limpa a galera e aí fica camperando lá. Bom que a gente vai em degraus e depois passa na usina.
I think my team is very good in parkour. I win. We win.
You guys are so confident. I love it. Hopefully that carries on into your next games. Congratulations again, guys. Thank you so much. Sundown.
Alô?
Twitch chat. Twitch chat. There we go.
Hey, it's everywhere, man. Thanks for the plug out there, El Rubius. Fantastically well done. Love to everyone all over, no matter where you're watching, whether it's Fortnite.com/watch, on Twitch, on YouTube. Brian, you're loading up all that stuff. Thank you guys so much for all of this and being here. Set 2 is done. It's wrapped up. But, I mean, we saw a big shift in the gameplay. We saw a lot of different changes going on. And it's going to be interesting to see what ends up converting into the golden games when we see a little bit of a remix on it. Not going to spoil any surprises. It's fine, but I'm just curious to see who is able to then take their gameplay and enact it when you get to think on it, because you get to then process and be like, okay, we were this close, we were right there, we were maybe like a little bit more aggressive, or like maybe if we were a little bit better on defending, or maybe one person picked a different lane, the result could have been different. And these guys have been so good at adapting to the circumstances that I have no doubt that the Chicken Champions
depois vocês
are
aceitam
comfortably
e
sit on
beleza
top.
o pedido de
Yeah,
amizade.
not only that, they gave away some strategies, so we'll see if Bala outside can, you know, kind of break that down and see if he can give us a little more insight on everything.
Thank you so much, guys. The action is heating up. It's also heating up outside. Trying to cool off a little bit here at the Fan Festival, but awesome games of Junkyard Juke and Chicken
onde é que tá
Champions
esse?
seems to
Onde
be
é que tá
racing
a
away
12?
with this
Depois
one.
eu
We're
vou lá
going to take a
pegar.
look at some of the moments from that last game and how they won. So here, first off, just having a good time in the front, and also maybe flexing a little bit their trophy that they may have just secured in terms of a llama. We'll find out that later. But their strategy the entire time, they said it before in the last game, they're just trying to go for the high points. They're just
Caraca,
trying to
os outros
score
são
these,
médicos
at
aqui,
least
tô
getting
levando tudo
not
de
those 2
cura.
points that Monster was advocating for, but go for the statues, go for the
louco.
boilers, all those things that net you tons of points, and that's how they came out to a lead. Here it is again, then just cheering on. We have the reactions from the Chicken Champions on their win as well. Nice trophy lifts. Maybe they'll be doing that later on here. The statue using that to get above the opponent's vision, their field of view, so that they can't see, they can't hit their shots, and the reactions of the win. Just bliss as they win their second game there on Junkyard Juke. Absolutely amazing stuff, guys. I can't wait to see who's gonna earn that and who's gonna continue on towards their path to the Creative World Cup champions.
Thank you so much, Bala, for that in-depth analysis.
Galera,
Now,
fiquei
I
quieto
know
aí,
you
não
guys want to
posso
see the standings. We want to see
fazer
them as
negócio
well.
aqui, galera.
Unfortunately, there was a slight little hiccup. We want to make sure everything is right, because this is a huge moment for all of these guys up on that stage. So while we sort that out, we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we will have the standings after set 2, and then move into set 3, which is the world premiere, never before seen world run. So if you need to go do anything, go do it now. Take your bio breaks, take care of everything you need, and then we will be right back.
Deixa.
Hey, my name's Magma, and today I'm in New York because I qualified for week 4 of the creative trials for Godiga's map. I'm really looking forward to showing my skill set off and meeting all the players and showing everyone what I can do.
Caraca, mano, nesse
When
momento
it was first announced that there was going to be creative trials, I was really looking forward to it because it was all I did pretty much 24/7. I looked at it as an opportunity. I find after playing Battle Royale, when creative first came out and Scissors released his first death run, I just instantly sort of, took a liking to it and I enjoyed playing it. And I guess from there afterwards, when I found there was money involved with doing death runs and stuff, that sort of caught me and caught my attention and I started playing more. So with my team, my captain is Godiga. He's a French content creator, and my teammates are Chaps and Ardia. I think we can do really well at the Creative World Cup. I think our team has a good combination of the death run skills, but also the shooting and building and the good chemistry we have in the team. I think it can really make our team do well. Magma and my team, Raven's Revenge, is going to do really good in the World Cup, and we're going to smash the rest of the competition because we have the Battle Royale skills, building, that we have it.
I am here in the production pit. I am in engineering row right now. I am joined by my friend Peyton. And
Beleza, boa, bora.
the robotics. Let's talk a little bit about that. What do you do specifically here?
We have a bunch of robotic cameras around the arena that we shoot different angles from, and we're able to pick up shots of the players that are playing the game. We also do a lot of crowd shots, so we're able to shoot the audience and get some really great reacts for both the stream and for the front of house feeds that go up on the screens.
You guys heard it. If you're out in the crowd this weekend here live for the Fortnite World Cup, show us some energy because Peyton is going to be looking for your reactions and you could end up on stream.
You want to play with it, see how it goes?
Of course I do. That's not even a question. Like, I'm so into this right now. This is amazing.
I'm Scarlett. I come from Japan. I'm happy and excited to be playing with so many players that I've seen on the internet. My favorite place to drop is Fatal Fields. If I win the Fortnite World Cup, first I want to buy a house, and then I'm going to eat a lot of food.
It's so heavy.
I'm definitely going to win the Fortnite World Cup, so keep cheering for me.
Hi, I'm Fortnite and I'm here to compete in the Creative World Cup. I competed in the
Russian.
trials and I was really excited when they announced the bonus weeks after I went over and I competed in the creative speed on 100 and I really enjoyed my styles and props and definitely speed on trying to experience again. The moment I found out that I qualified insane and I wasn't sure if I was going to for that, it was just crazy. Yeah. And Fortnite and the Sunshine Soldiers are going to win because we have two captains, so we're twice.
What is going on? We're getting some good practice here. The Fortnite World Cup Creative Finals happening very, very soon. A lot of first thoughts, first looks at the Sky Station Showdown, which is an incredible map.
It was a great match. I mean, it mixes a huge new element into the game. You know, you got to protect the person with a sword, capture the objective, but our team, great teamwork, and you know, both teams
1,000%. You know, so being able to kind of get your hands on the map, you know, before obviously the big moment.
It's nice.
It's huge. It's huge. And so, like you said a second ago, this is a brand new way of viewing Fortnite and playing Fortnite, which is incredible.
Exactly. It's super exciting to see what people come up with, and then also turning it into a competitive aspect and put it in the game and make it a tournament.
It's amazing. So, any general kind of thoughts, concerns, maybe about strategy? I don't know.
I think we won, so we know the strategy.
All right, this is practice still. We've got the big moment coming up very soon. But do you want to shout out your team real quick?
Yeah, no, we've got some speedrunners in our midst. Actually, we've got Tyler, we've got Juju. They are all speedrunners of death runs. And as you know, later in the Creative Cup, there's going to be a death run involved level. So we're going to take that one home too.
Inspired by the creative man, Scissors himself has made many a streamer, many a content creator very angry with a death run. Great job with the practice round. We'll see you very soon.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Fortnite World Cup Finals. We are here in day number 1 where the creative finals are going down. The stadium is jam-packed with fans from around the world who have traveled here not only to watch us crown World Cup Creative Finals champions, but also solo and duo champions as well. I'm Zeke, this guy right here is Vala, and we're getting ready to hop back into all of the action. Now, I think, you know, we've seen a little bit of the first 2 game modes. You know, we got to see a little bit of the Sky Station Showdown. We got to see a little bit of that Junkyard Juke, but there's actually something that Sundown does, and that is the World Run.
Yep. The World Run coming up next is an awesome, you know, it's something that I think a lot of these players are used to. I think they'll be very, very comfortable here. We'll have to see whether the challenge of the obstacle course will be, you know, anything that these guys can balk at, or if they're going to be able to just cruise through it. We'll see. It's going to be fun, though.
Well, it's going to be really interesting, right? A lot of these players are very familiar with death runs, and it's very, like, mechanical, right? Yep. If you know how to execute, you can get through these obstacles, but you have to kind of get your eyes on them first, figure out how they work, and then make it through. So I think it's going to be very interesting, very fun for everyone here, and all the players as well. I'm hoping to see someone make it to the end. I don't know that anyone will. We'll see.
30 coins, and from what we've seen in practice between us and other people,
Bora.
difficult, so we'll see. We'll hop into the overview and stuff like that later, but just just to give like some examples of the things that there are, there's, you know, the trap, trying to trigger them, making sure you move. Impulse grenades are in play in this. There's some lava, all sorts of treacherous things you have to get across in this world run.
A lot of Neo jumps as well. And again, massive shout out to the 17 content creators that helped put these maps together. Mad props to you. You know, their hard work is being shown here on the stage. And these guys are at home, here, of course, playing it as well. In case, you know, you guys forgot, I'm seeing this guy right here is Balo. We're getting ready to jump into these next few matches. We'll get you guys up to speed with all the format and all those things. Kind of tease it, but we'll get there in just a moment. And very quickly, the Chicken Champions were actually the winners for set number 2, Junkyard Juke. Let's take a look at them right now. They were overall victorious of that last set, and there you go. The tender defender is there in person to congratulate them, Balo.
Galera, desculpa aí no comentário, eu tô prestando muita atenção, então, né?
For the next run, but they know now they earned the silver llama for that set, so it's 1-1. Chicken Champions earning their silver llama right now. They're surprised because they were getting ready, but here it is.
Rubius is like, wait, do I actually get that? Is that actually mine? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, they are the current set winners. They have a silver llama for themselves. So that's now 2 different teams that have a silver llama. Only a few set matches left to go. I believe, you know, if the Chicken Champions can secure themselves a second llama, that would be huge for them and their team. But we'll have to see how things go for them.
And the timing of the silver llama couldn't come earlier because they're about to hop in. This is definitely a, you know, a booster for them, for their emotions and their confidence going into the world run, because it is precise, it is difficult. You have to make sure that you hit it, otherwise you're wasting time. It's going to be a race between these guys to get as far in as possible. This is going to help dramatically in this last
Yeah, for sure. It's actually a race. The world run. It is similar to a death run with a bunch of obstacles. Let's go ahead and talk about that and everything that surrounds it. So there's actually 30 coins in the map. Whichever team gets all 30, the fastest or as many as possible until time runs out will be the victor for that round set. You know, like I said, these are insanely difficult obstacles. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be forthcoming. I'm going to be vulnerable with you, the Fortnite fan. Listen. The farthest I got was okay. It's actually really difficult, and I'm by no means a death runner.
These guys are the best of the best.
These guys are going to fly.
In terms of death runner, in terms of this map specifically,
Tem cara aqui, mano.
Awesome. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of those obstacles right now. So go ahead.
Ok, pra cima, não quer rushar?
We're going around the world in this new creative team death run. And this challenging work, led by some of your favorite content creators from around the world, will compete to collect all the coins in their lane faster than everyone else. The first team to collect all coins in their lane wins. When they are finished, the number of coins they collect will determine their placement. If the player is eliminated, they'll respawn at their most recent checkpoint. Any team member can grab a coin for their team, so players will have to work strategically to gather all of the coins before the 10-minute timer runs out. It might sound simple, but it is limited items they can pick up along the way. Each team will have to use teamwork, communication, smarts, and speed to make it to the top of the leaderboard and take home their $3 million.
Cara, só tem 3 squads vivos.
Ready, set, run.
Zeke, I do not know how you just did that while you were here. That doesn't sound like you did at all, and I didn't see your mouth move.
I'm magic. That's how it goes. That's just how it goes. But yeah, World Run, you got a little bit of sneak peek there. We're getting ready to hop into these games right now. Speaking of which, let's just go ahead and do that. I think this is going to be very, very fun. We are getting ready. If you guys here in the stadium are ready and excited, let these teams hear it. Let's hear you right now.
Nossa senhora, só tem mais 2 vivos.
Man, that's so weak. No. Okay, let's pretend the first one never happened. Like I was saying, if you guys want to let these teams know how to feel it, let them hear it. Yeah, that's what I like to see. And now the game begins. Here we go, the world premiere of the World Run.
See how they do out of the gate. They are open now, and it's all up to you guys. Jumps, people are falling left and right. everybody seems to be off to a hot start. This is really like off to the races here.
Man, Turtle and Zand are already flying through these first set of challenges. Again, you know, these are the very, very top of the best of the best in the world. They've worked all long. They've made it through with their team captains, and now they're here. So once they figure out these obstacles, be prepared to watch them fly.
First couple are relatively simple. The double doors, I think, are probably the first like one that you have to kind of know or see it in advance. And then here, the impulse jump into the tire, into the castle, and 3 players have already made it all the way there. It's neck and neck between most teams right now, 10-8.
Bro, I'm so mad. Do you understand? I literally had to play this 2 completions, all 12-minute rounds, 4 times to make it halfway, which this is the castle. And these guys got it in like, I'm upset.
Oh, this is why they're the...
That's cool. I'll hold that as my support. I'll hold that for sure. So there's a few challenges here in the castle of Fearbala. But as you saw there, Karora actually took a little peek at it. There's these little bumpers, and that'll actually send you upward into the next, basically, tier. So the most optimal is actually to leave two of your teammates behind, and behind you. Otherwise, it's going to dedicate too much time, and you really want to maximize time in this.
There's definitely a couple guys that want to get as fast as possible. Trying to get the half with the chiller traps. Right now, nobody seems to have figured it out just yet, at least in the view that we're watching. But meanwhile, the Fish Fam and the Sunshine Soldiers are up to 13 now, but still neck and neck. I believe all teams are now inside of the castle, and we call this basically the first kind of tier of the difficulty for these obstacles as they move up. Go past this.
Oh, deixa eu tentar matar aquele cara.
Yeah, and again, this is the first time these creative players, qualifiers, have seen the world run. They've never seen it before. They have just, they are mad. They're insane, but just how they already next year. Up here, I just hit the bumper. What do I have to do? I was already trying to figure it out. I like it. That's not me. The moment I hit that pad, I was like, I guess I just keep moving. I
love this. He's actually also communicating back to his teammate at the same time. Do I have an opportunity to go back here, or is this it? Do I have to go forward? Just like
matei, moleque! Ganhamos! Mas galera, eu vou deixando o vídeo por aqui. Se gostaram, deixa o like, se inscrevam e falou! Fui!